I'm gonna teach you how to buy shit coins. Now, shit coin, all right, shit coins, altcoins, whatever. I'm gonna teach you how to buy the big money making coins that you can't get on Coinbase, that you can't get on pretty much a lot of mainstream exchanges. These are probably the easiest way to make a lot of money really fast in crypto, but also the easiest way to lose a lot of money really fast in crypto. And there's a lot of ways, and when I say fast, I mean really fast. If you do it right, there's a lot of ways you can mess up and just lose everything. So we're going to focus on coins on the Ethereum network right now. I can assume that you already know a little bit about cryptocurrency. You understand how basically the space works. But I want to break down something, probably the most important thing that will probably lead you to the most success, is understanding market cap. Now, market cap in a nutshell is how many coins there are in circulation times the price. So if we look at Bitcoin, the granddaddy of them all, Bitcoin's current price is $44,000, right? And there's currently 18 million in supply. Its market cap is $830 million. So 44,000 times 18,627, you're going to get a market cap of 830 million. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum's current price right now is $3,100, market cap 368 million, circulating supply 117 million. Now, with that being said, that is a good indicator when you're looking at these really small coins that we're going to get into, like these coins that nobody knows about, how well the coin will do over time. And there's a lot of winners and there's a lot of losers you can use to reference how successful a coin will be. So for those people that were like into Dogecoin when Dogecoin was having its moment under the sun, let's take a look at Doge's market cap. Doge's market cap right now is 20 cents. I'm sorry, its price right now, Doge's price right now is 20 cents. Its market cap, $27 billion, and its circulating supply is 131 billion. So 0.20 times 131 billion equals 27 billion. 1, 2, 3, billion. Okay, so back when people were saying that Dogecoin was going to reach $1, you can actually do some pretty simple math and kind of like figure out Dogecoin's market cap when it'll be $1. So if I go here, 0.20 is actually 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We can actually just multiply this by 5. Hey Siri, what's 27 billion times 5? So the market cap would need to be 135 billion for it to get to $1. So now that we have that in mind, 135 billion, think to yourself, is it likely that a meme coin will get to 135 billion? Now let's look at other coins that have crossed 135 billion. And right now there's only two, Ethereum and Bitcoin. So you may be thinking to yourself, will there ever be a time when Doge is right up there with Ethereum and Bitcoin? Probably, realistically, not anytime soon. Why? Because Bitcoin was basically the first cryptocurrency. It's the granddaddy of them all. It has utility, which is huge. People say Bitcoin doesn't have utility. It has incredible utility. It's a hedge against inflation, which is a super important utility, as we will see with history moving forward. But the price reflects that. It's a hedge against the dollar, as the value of the dollar goes down, Bitcoin's price goes up. But that's a whole other video I don't really want to get into right now. What is the utility of Ethereum? Ethereum is an entire network where you can build decentralized products, apps, dApps. So it's kind of like the next internet, people are calling it. Ether is the currency used to run transactions on the blockchain network. So that has incredible utility. Cardano, number 3, 71 billion. Even though Cardano's price is low, take into account the circulating supply. The circulating supply of ADA, of Cardano, is a lot higher than Ethereum and way higher than Bitcoin. So this coin is going to have more difficulty reaching like higher numbers. So I think $1 trillion market cap for ADA would be $30 coin. So don't ever expect Cardano to get into the thousands or even the hundreds, really. Like Cardano will always just be like a double-digit coin. Even getting to $10 would be is going to take some time for our friend Cardano. So now, with that being said, Dogecoin to reach $1 would take 150 or whatever we said, $125 billion, which is a lot of money. So I would say, okay, Dogecoin, because there's nothing backing it, it's going to take some time to get there because it's like a little more speculative than some of these other coins which have real utility behind them, like Ethereum and Cardano. The fact that Dogecoin is even this high in the first place is crazy. So now, why am I telling you this? That is the first thing to look for when you are considering putting your money in one of these dangerous altcoins. Now, how do you get one of these altcoins? You're going to want to go to this website called Dex Tools. Hit launch app. And right here, right off the bat, you have 3 networks here. You got your Ethereum network, your Binance network, and your Polygon network. Right now, today, we're going to be trading on the Ethereum network. Even though it has crazy high fees, Binance fees are like comparatively lower, but like I don't really mess with Binance too much because it's kind of centralized in my opinion. But that's another video. So here is a good place to just like start your search for cryptos that you can get. Now, before we do anything, you're gonna want to have a crypto wallet. You can either get MetaMask, you can install it on your computer, on your browser. I have it up here. Or you can use just any other wallet. Look up Ethereum wallet. What you're going to want to do is, I'll show you. You're going to connect it to Uniswap, and that's what you're going to use to trade. Make sure you have some Ether, because at least a couple $100s of Ethereum in that wallet, because you're definitely going to need that while you're running transactions or engaging in transactions. So what we have here is the trending coins for the day, and I think it's really important to keep this in mind at all times. Look at it maybe once a day and keep in mind the coins that are on there often, because that's very important. One of the most dangerous things when trading these coins is getting what's called honeypotted and rugged. We're going to talk about honeypotting real quick. So when you buy the coin, there's somebody on the other side to sell the coin. Now, sometimes, occasionally, you'll buy a coin and hold it, and there won't be anybody to sell the coin. So you could have hundreds or thousands of dollars of a coin, but if there's no one there to purchase it from you, it's pretty much worthless, and it's just sitting in your account, and you can't really do anything about it. That's happened to me a couple times. So when something appears on the hot pairs list, that means that it's being traded often. And that's the second thing to look for, to keep in mind. The first is market cap, and the second is how often is this coin being traded. So you want to make sure there's a lot of activity. What do I consider a lot of activity for these altcoins? Here you can see we have, this is RVST. We have the current price, and we have the chart. This one started up a few days ago, actually. So we can actually look here and look at the current activity, and you can take a look at the time. But we really want to get to the juicy info. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to come over here and press this button over here to take a look at the contract. That'll take you to this website called Etherscan, which is basically just like information about the current blockchain. So you can see here that the last transaction was 4 minutes ago. Pretty recent. I like to go all the way to the bottom of the first page, and I like to see at least the bottom transaction be like within 2 hours. You don't want shit sitting in here that's like 8 days ago, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 2 days ago. That's dangerous. There's not a lot of activity. You could buy into a coin and then you'll just be holding it, waiting for someone to be on the other side. When we have like a lot of activity like this, it's pretty healthy. 4 minutes, 8 minutes, 20, 23, 31. That means there's like almost kind of frequently somebody on the other side waiting to swap with you. Now, it's not like Bitcoin or Ethereum where there's always like a line of people waiting. But like with this, it's like you got to be sure that it's being frequently traded. And an easy way to do that is to just look at this list. It's always in the ticker at the top here. And it's always on the home page. So this is just basically, and this is updating in real time. This is basically like the most traded assets on the site at the moment. So if we look here, this is actually how I found Sheeb in like in April, by the way. And interesting to see it's back on here. It hasn't been on the list in a while. So RVST has been on the list pretty much frequently since it started a couple days ago. UFO, Floki are ones I've seen on and off the list. Now, when you find your, we can look at over here. These are the different networks too, but we're focused on ETH right now. So go to RVST, press this little telescope thing, and it's going to bring you to the chart, of course. So it passed the first test. It's being talked about. There's a lot of traffic, so it's a healthy coin so far. So now let's get into our second test, which is looking at the market cap. By looking on CoinGecko, because this was actually just listed. And we have a fully diluted valuation of $31 million. So the market cap here is 31 million. For crypto, altcoins, I consider low less than 50 million. If you find something, a good coin, less than 10 million, and it passes the first couple tests, it passes that it's being healthily traded and a low market cap. And also another thing, low supply is a good indicator of how much it's going to pop in terms of price, by the way. And I consider low supply 10,000 or less. You find a good less than 10,000, then you're fucking with low market cap. That's actually like a real thing. You're fucking crazy, because that shit's, I don't know why those things fucking supply and demand. A lot of it's psychology. By the way, this is all for entertainment purposes only. Trade at your own discretion. Do the opposite of what I do, because this is just for bullshit. Okay, so 31 million, relatively low. So okay, if we go back to our coin market cap over here, what has 31 million? Okay, so let's go to number 4. We're still, look at that, page 4, we're still too high. 31 million, 6. No, still going. So it's not going to show up on here because this coin is too new, probably. I don't think it's on this this site yet, but it'll probably be in a couple days. So 31 million. So it would probably be right here. It'd be number 610. Right? So there's a lot of room to go up. So especially with a project like RVST, a lot of coins are bullshit. A lot of coins, I would say most coins are bullshit. But sometimes you come across a project that you're like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I got into RVST in the what's called the pre-sale, where you get to, it's kind of like an IPO where you get to basically, it was a batch pre-sale where everybody puts Ethereum together, and this raised like 1,500 Ethereum or something, and that basically determined the price of the coin out the get-go. And so out the gate, it was about 16 cents per coin, so I got it at 16 cents. I probably put like $700 in there, $750 in there. So I've already doubled my money in a couple of days right there. So like if we look at this chart, it's just actually pretty interesting. And you're going to see this a lot. Especially with like projects that aren't like bullshit, that matter. So with projects that are bullshit, you'll see a huge pump out the gate and then a dump. And everybody that got in on the pre-sale makes a lot of money, they sell, and then they dump, right? And people are left holding a bag of caca, which is no good. But in this case, what happened, and I was watching it, I was actually in the Discord as well. This was really interesting. So the pre-sale happened, it opened right here, and then it shot up to, what is this, like 16 cents or something? And people were in the Discord were having trouble selling, right? And so as soon as like a lot of people got access right away, they started selling. And then the second half that got access, because people got access at different times to sell, they sold. So right here, people bought it for 16 cents and sold for 14 cents. So they sold at a very unfortunate loss. And because this project kind of matters, it shot right back up. So the fundamentals of the project, like the technology behind it, the fact that it's not bullshit, not just a bullshit coin to make the founders get rich, kind of like brought it back to life. And you can see that by the steadiness of, whoops, how do I zoom out of this? You can see that by the steadiness of, or the consistency of this graph so far. So this, like I said, this coin is 3 days old or so. So this is the line where I got it. And the good thing about pre-sale is that because you're getting it first, you're going to reap the most reward. And also, if the coin doesn't perform that well, you're still chilling. Sorry, I'm just messing with this. You're still chilling because all this under this, above this line, is all profit. So we could have an extremely red day. It could drop down here. I'm still in the green, baby, because I got it over here. It would have been nice to scoop some up over here at the 14. Some people did. They were talking in the Telegram. But nah, it shot back up, but it was cool. So I'm probably not going to add any more to my position. I'm not suggesting you buy this, but the project seems good. I don't fucking know. An example of a coin that I think is shit. Something that could make you rich, but it's just so like you don't even know. So let's take a look at UFO. Like, I don't really know what UFO is. So this coin, if you notice, has an extremely low price. So if you can probably guess that the supply is probably like crazy. Like, what is this number even? 51 trillion. Its market cap is 206 million. So already it doesn't pass my two tests. The fucking the supply is ridiculous. The market cap is already pretty inflated, 206 million. I don't know anything about the project. Let's just assume right off the bat that it's horseshit. So really, $206 million are floating around, like basically floating around some horse caca, some horse doo-doo. So when I see like a coin like this, a coin like UFO that basically just exists to meme, these meme coins, when I see something like this get to 206 million, and then I look at RVST at its 34 million, I'm like, okay, this can definitely get to 200 million in no time. But yeah, so like I said, didn't do any research on this. It could be could be good, but let's just assume it's trash. Okay, so now let's look at these. Let's look at these transfers. 1 minute, 4 minute, 23, 29. The latest one was a minute 47. So it basically passes my 2-hour test. It looks pretty healthy so far. That's probably why it's on the front. It has a good amount of holders. Let's take a look at this website, UFO Gaming. So it looks like right off the bat that they're building a project. So maybe I'm just shitting out of my ass, but it could just be, you know, a lot of people just make websites just to like promote the product, make it look like they're building something. So you really gotta do your due diligence on these things. Like I know RVST is building something called an FNFT, which is basically locks up your NFT for like later use or something. I don't really want to get into it. I don't want to shill this coin, but that's like, this is an example of a good project I would get into while it's still low, while it's still under 100 million for show. And then like take a look at all these other ones that are kind of bullshit. Now like Sheeb started off as bullshit. Like Sheeb low-key started off as a scam, I think. But just like Doge, it was able to get enough attention that it kind of became serious, and now it's on Coinbase. Never thought that would happen ever. So Sheeb, I got into Sheeb in the good old days. Everybody knows Sheeb now though. Would I get into Sheeb now personally? Let's take a look at the market cap. For a coin that does nothing, a 7 billion market cap, good luck at least doubling or getting a 50% return on your money with that, because that's a lot of money that needs to go into it. But it's incredibly popular. These transfers are ridiculous. A crazy amount of holders. Now when I see something like Sheeb get to this level, who knows what a real coin could do, you know? So that's why I'm looking for the real coins. I'm getting in early, and I'm holding them for a couple months. I'm seeing what they do with like a 2 to 6 month time span. So that's how I look for. That's one of the strategies I use to look for coins. So another thing to look for is coins with a low market cap, low supply, like this jewel right here. Now, I am an idiot. I had 2 of these, and I sold them to get some other coins. I knew these would pop off. These are NFT protocols. I guess they're attached to NFTs or something. But look at this juicy price right here. I got like 2 of these at $700, and they exploded. Now, what justifies this price? Well, how can this coin get this high? Well, let's take a look at how many these exist. 10,000. Now, relative to Bitcoin, which has 21 million or 18 million in circulation, 21 million ever going to exist, Bitcoin's chilling at $42,000. This is 10,000. So how high could this go? Also, let's take a look at the market cap right now. It's 134 million, which is kind of high. Kind of high. But this... Get the fuck off me. What the hell are you doing? But this right here makes it fucking crazy. People just love scarce stuff for some reason. Now let's take a look at this. Now, when you have something scarce like this, I give a little leeway on the transfer rule. I allow this to go up to 1 day because a lot of people don't have enough money to be throwing around a $13,000 coin. Now, I do think that this is going to get like at least to $100,000 in the next couple months, because it's right now it's a couple of whales tossing it around. I could have been in on the fucking juice, but instead I was impatient, didn't follow my own rule, and now I'm just watching everybody else have fun. So I'm on the hunt for the next one. This is actually an NFT project. It's pretty cool. The NFTs are hot right now. I don't know. Looking for some low market cap, low supply NFC protocols because those fucking explode. So now my strategy, my basic crypto strategy is have a large position in a coin that actually matters. Either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano are my go-tos. If you want to make money, I would go with Cardano because it has the lowest market cap and you're going to get the best ROI. You're not going to double your money very easily with Bitcoin. You will in the long term, like maybe a couple years. But like with crypto, you're trying to double your money fast. Ethereum, you know, it's going to take a lot of money for that to double. Cardano, it'll be a little bit easier. So now that you have a nice solid backup, hop into a nice solid project that can really like get your money going. So like try to get in on a pre-sale on a project that matters. They exist out there. So like this, like right here, like I've already doubled my money. I expect it, since it's at a $33 million market cap, like I expect to at least triple I can almost guarantee my money will be tripled. I can like 60-70% guarantee I'm going to 10 times my money. If I keep this in long term, if this project isn't horseshit, if it gets into the billions, then we're talking stupid cash. But so I'm basically like setting, it's basically a plan. What I do is I create a market cap map. Basically has all the market caps on a certain coin, the price it needs to get to, and the amount of money I'll have. So like RVST, I have 4,734 at 16 cents. It cost me $757. We already achieved a $30 million market cap, so now it's worth about $1,400. And of course, you do that math: 40 million times 0.3, or 30 million times 0.3 equals 1,420. And you can basically just see, like in the future, how much money it'll be worth. If this were to get to $1 billion, now keep in mind this is a real project. What else has hit $1 billion before and isn't a real project? Shiba Inu, $2.8 billion. So if this real project gets to $1 billion, my $757 investment will be worth $47,000. And so on and so forth. 5 billion is 236 grand, and so on and so forth. So that's a good save. The third thing I would do is find a solid project like Xmon. Get it cheap and get a couple low supply and swing trade it. Keep in mind, this is not financial advice at all. This is entertainment only. Do your own research, gosh darn it. So like this was having crazy swings early. I was trading. If I had just waited a week, I could have been a very wealthy man. But you know, there's more out there. They just need to be found. You just need to search for them. So and then you have those three in place. Then the rest you can gamble on shit coins. So have a solid foundation of a real solid coin that'll maybe 2 or 3 times your money, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano. Second is have a solid project under your belt, like RVST, that you could see surpassing $100 million in the near future, and try to get in on the pre-sale if possible. Just Google crypto pre-sales. Shit'll come up, and do research because a lot of them are bullshit. If it's trying to raise a lot of Ethereum and it's achieved that goal, that's a pretty good indicator. Don't worry. Like if they have like a lot of Twitter followers, a lot of Discord followers, a lot of Telegram followers, doesn't matter because that shit can be bought. But what a lot of people can't buy is like a fundraiser of like 1,500 Ethereum. You know, I think RVST, they were trying to. I don't know how much they were trying to raise, but they raised 1,500 Ethereum. And I've seen bullshit projects that can't even raise 40 Ethereum. So that's how you kind of know it's bullshit. And third is just find a low supply, low market cap, and just wait it out. You know, hopefully it builds a community and the whales find it, and you will be very wealthy. But yeah, that's basically it. So some more rules. Always make sure it's being talked about a lot. Like where did this come from? Forex. So this just started. Like this is probably a good example. So like I don't even know what kind of project this is. It just looks like a bunch of buys. View the contract, 845, 420 million Forex. So yeah, it doesn't even seem like it's definitely not even a real project. So like that's gonna be like more gambling. Maybe somebody got in on the pre-sale at 22 and they're like trading it up here and it's swinging down. But you know, like you don't know like where it's gonna go. It could go up, it could go all the way down, and it could stay down, and people are gonna be eating shit here. But when you have a real project, it just keeps going up. Like yeah, it'll swing down, but people will be like, people see coins and then they do research on them, and when it's a good coin, they're gonna buy up the deals and it's gonna continue to move the price up. This is an incredibly healthy chart. It's having clean corrections, and with this it's too early to tell, but I want to find a coin that's like trash, that's like going all over. It's like even if you look at Sheev had the grossest pumps ever, and a lot of people got burned. A lot of people ate shit. Right here, like what kind of correction? Look at this shit. This pump I thought was big, but then when this one hit, ooh buddy. And I guess it's been kind of stable, but this was just a lottery. You got in right here. God damn. I call this the probably the greatest wealth transfer ever. It was the pump of May 7th. May 8th. That Saturday was nuts. And then went all the way to Monday. Oh God. That was nuts. Shit's unpredictable. I don't even know if it'll ever go up again. It didn't even pump barely when Coinbase announced it. When you don't have a solid project behind you, it's super speculative. And a decentralized exchange, Shiba Swap, isn't good enough. But yeah, that's basically how I find altcoins and how I scrape up some money. It's basically how you minimize risk in this game. So do your own research, and also this is not financial advice. So yeah, thanks for watching.